It's still No Shave November, so you know, keep going. Hold the line. Now, yesterday we did part of the notes, right? So if you didn't get this, you need it. Who needs this? Wait. No, big book. Round. Hold on. Hey, but reading's cool. Keep reading. Another time though. Now look, what did I tell you yesterday? When you see an X, what do you need to put on the X? Angles. Those are called vertical angles. So when I see an X, I'm going to do this. Watch me. Arc, arc. So now here's the question. What are these triangles congruent? So let's follow the edges here. What is this? Is this a side or an angle? Side. What is this? Angle. And what is this? Side, angle, side. Is that one of the ones we learned yesterday? Yes. So these are congruent because of side, angle, side. Cool. Now, number two. What else did I tell you to label? When they're touching, what do you got to put where they're touching? Tick mark. Okay. So you put a tick mark right here. Now there's already 1 and 2, so let's put 3. 1, 2, 3. And what are these three things? Side or an angle? Side or an angle? Side or an angle? Side, side, side. Is side, side, side a theorem? Yes. Side, side, side. All right. Make sure your name's on it. We're going to turn it in, and how about your notes? We're going to finish those notes, second page. Hey, we Argentina? Are we Argentina? Ellos no kind of look kind of funny. But that's my job to make sure, making sure, you know.
Yeah, how you play?
Now I what? Oh, okay. What did you say? I don't understand the generation of dollars. And inflation is great, but you cannot say anything good about anybody that has talent. Oh, or man, then you get a permit for policing. So, like, did you just the alternative to, tear people down? We don't want to build them up. We want to tear them down. Oh, you already have it here. Put this way. Put this way. All right, you know what? I did something on late in that, and I said one thing. Bro, why are you policing? I was like, I said one thing. Where's your dog? Yeah. No, he just got 2 dogs. Right. Hey, Gabriel. Goaded. Gas him up. All gas, no brakes. Yeah, it's because what does that mean? Folding papers, not good. Hey, look, we're on the second page. ASA. If you get what we did yesterday, then this is just going to make sense. We just have other variations of this. Okay. After this. All right, now look. If two angles and the non-included side, write that down, of one triangle are congruent to two angles and the non-included side of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Do y'all remember that included means between?
Like you're including in a hug, in between. But non-included is not between. Do you have the notes? Okay. So, all right. Now, ASA means angle, side, angle in that order along the edge. So look right here. Do you see that this is angle, then a side, then an angle? And it matches. So those are congruent because of ASA. What does ABC match with over here? F to the G to the H. Okay, so in that order, angle, side, angle. Over here, what matches up? 4 and 4. Go ahead and put one tick, one tick. Now 55 degrees, that's an angle inside. So you got to put an arc. Arc. Angles are arcs. Sides are tick marks. Left-handed. That in your dominant hand. What? Is that an angle or a side? Angle? Angle. Wow. Angle, side, angle. Now, what matches with what? M to the O to the N matches what? K to the E to the Y. And I'm not monkeying around. All right. All right. Now, let's look at these examples. Is this angle, side, angle? Right here. What do y'all think? Yes or no? Is this angle, side, angle? I see angle. I see angle. But there's no side. And am I going to randomly just mark it? No. Okay. So this is only angle, angle, nothing. So I'm going to say that's not ASA. No. Put a little no there. Now, just like the warm-up, when these are touching, bless you. What do I put there when they're touching? Well, you put a tick mark, right? If there's no other tick marks, you can just put one. Now that it's labeled, what? Oh, they're just trying to show you that they're two different angles. If it was one big one, it would look like just one angle. So this is angle, side, angle. So this is yes, ASA. Y'all ready for the next one? So yesterday was side, 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 angle, side. We just did angle, side, angle. The next one is, does anyone still need this? The next one is AAS. If two angles and a non-included side. You know what? I goofed up. This was supposed to be included. Hey, can y'all scratch out non on this first one? I got ahead of myself. Sorry, ASA, those are both included. Angle side is non-included. My bad. So up here, both of those are included. This one right here on the bottom, AAS is non-included. Meaning the tick mark is not in between the angles. It's after the angles. So look, angle, whoops. So look, angle, then an angle, and the side is not in between, it's after. That's angle, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. What does ABC match with over here? DEF. Now, is this right here angle, angle, side? What do y'all think? Yes or no? I got an angle, then I go along the edge, I have another angle, and I go along the edge, then I have a side. The side is not in between, so it is angle, angle, side. I usually get asked, how do you know which one to start with or what to do? If you see three things, start at the edge, start at the furthest end, and go along the edge towards the other ones. Angle, angle, side. Yes, AAS. Now this one right here, they're touching. What do I got to put when they're touching? Tick marks. Is this AAS? What do you think? If you were to skip around, or if you were to go the long way, it might look like angle, angle, side, but isn't that side in between the angles? This is not AAS. This is actually ASA, okay? Angle, then a side, then an angle, right? Right? Now, one more to go. Yesterday we did side, angle, side, 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 side. Today we did angle, side, angle, 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 side. There's one more. Okay. And then we're going to dance. We're going to dance. Y'all are going to be like first period and just stare at me and be like, Mr. G, you're a loser. No, no, no. There will be consequences, right? If they don't dance, there's going to be consequences. I'm just saying, y'all can take the easy way out. Just play ball. Anyways, if the blank and the blank. Now, have y'all ever heard the phrase hypotenuse? Anybody? Okay. And then, have you heard the word leg? I mean, I hope so, because you got two of them. But in geometry, go to the bottom part right here. The perpendicular sides are called hypotenuse. HYPOTENUSE. That spells hypotenuse. H to the Y to the POT. E to the N to the USE. All right. Now, that, again, across from the 90, go and draw an arrow across from the 90, we call that the hypotenuse. And then the side opposite the right angle, oh my gosh, I keep messing up. Hold on. Yo. I had a bad day. All right, hypotenuse is down here, across from the 90. Since everyone's using a pencil, we're all good. All right. I'm glad to know that information. So, next to the right angle, the perpendicular sides, these are called legs. Just like most of us, two legs, one hypotenuse. Okay, now, check it out. If the hypotenuse and a leg of one triangle are congruent to the corresponding parts of another triangle, then the triangles are congruent. Underline this. This theorem applies to right triangles only. Mirror, 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 mirror. Very importante. Only for right angles, right triangles. Now, y'all are mature, right? This is why I'm going to miss commentary from the back of the room here. Y'all are mature, right? No one makes angry jokes in this class. No one cusses in this class. All right, so what is this? Is this an angle or a side? Is this an angle or a side? Sorry, this is an angle. Is this an angle or a side? Side. Is this an angle or a side? Now, I know we've been writing A's and S's, and 3 of them, and I know this looks like something. I know this looks like, how can I say this? Like Donkey from Shrek, you know? I know it looks like a naughty word, right? Oh. Angle, side, side. Here's the question. Mr. G, can I write angle, side, side on my paper? Can I abbreviate angle, side, side and write on the paper and say it out loud and be an immature little teenager? Here's the answer to the question. No. And here's why. It actually doesn't work. Okay? Angle, side, side does not always prove that triangles are congruent. If it did, then I would let you write it. I would let you say it. And it would be great. But here's the deal. You cannot use or write ASS in my class. Unless you're writing the word class. It's part of a different word. So again, angle, side, side. I never want to see it written down. And you can't cloak it by writing it backwards. ASS? No, no, no. SSA? No, no, no. Okay? But the only time angle, side, side really, really always works is when you have what kind of triangle? A right triangle. So if you are about to write a naughty 3-letter word, think about it. Is it a right triangle? Because if it is, you're going to write instead HL. So everybody, HL looks like SSA. Okay? I'm not going to write it the other way, but you can't write that. If it's a right triangle, you call it HL. Okay? So what does ABC match with over here? DFE. Now, can you remember not to use that booty word? Don't say it. Don't even think it. Don't even write it. Okay? Well, here's the way we remember. No booty in math class. Okay? You can't write the ASS word. Don't write that. Okay? And there's one more you can't write. There's one more that doesn't always work. And it is AAA. A. AAA, if you have three of the same angles on two triangles, you can actually zoom in and make a triangle huge, and the angles don't change. So that doesn't mean they're congruent. So AAA does not always work. So we're going to cross out AAA. These are your two no-nos. Do not put the three-letter A word on my paper. No booty. And do not put three A's on my paper. And what do you think of when you think of AAA? What do you think of when you hear the word AAA? Batteries. Okay, so the way to remember this is no booty word, no batteries. Okay? No ASS, no SSA, and no AAA. Okay? No booty, no batteries. That's the rules. Sound good? Now, we're going to do some practice, but before we do some practice, I'm not convinced y'all are going to remember this without a very fun song with a dance, right? Since you don't want to like my class, we're going to do a dance. You wanted this. All right? Let's do this. After that music, to do this, okay? Now, it's very important that you label things. On number 1, what do you need to label when you see an S? The angles, right? Number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You need to label what when they're touching? Tick marks, okay? So don't forget number 1, label the angles. 2 through 6, 7, label the tick marks, okay? All right, I'm going to give you, hold on. I'm going to give you 10 minutes to try these, and then we're going to go over them together. On number 1, did you, hey. Eh? What? No, I said after our other friend. And either way, you have to do a smart pass. Chihuahua, as they say. Now look, X means vertical angles. Does everyone know you have to label vertical angles? Do you know that? You have to know them. Okay, so what 3 things are these? Angle or a side? Angle, then a side, then an angle. Your papel. Where's this? Angle, side, angle. Ready? ASA. Okay, now on this, they're touching, right? So what do I put here when they're touching? Tick mark. I'll put 2. Now also, if there's 90 here, there's going to be 90 here, right? What are these 3 things? So what is this? Side, angle, side. Sing it. Side, angle, side. All right, now what about number 3? Hey, they're touching. What do I put here? Ticks. What is this? There's 3 of them. What's this one right here? What's this? Side, angle, side, angle, side. All right, now what about this one? Are they touching? What goes right here? Tick mark. What to the what to the what? Angle, nothing is here, right? So angle, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. What about number 5 when they're touching like this? Tick mark. Now, careful. What are these three things? What's this? What is it? Angle, side, side. Should I put the donkey? Should I write SS on my paper? No. Should I put SSA? Donkey backwards? No. No booty. So, the only time I can use angle side side is if it's what kind of triangle? A right triangle, right? Now, since it is a right triangle, y'all see that right here? Angle side side for a right is called hypotenuse leg, HL. Okay. Now, number 6 is touching. Put tick marks there. Tick, tick, tick. What to the what to the what? Side, side, side. What about this one? It's touching right here. Put tick marks. What to the what to the what? Angle side side. Don't write that. What should I write instead? Is it a 90-degree angle? Oh, yeah. So I'm going to put what? H to the L. What the HL? Hey, what about the last one? What to the what to the what? Angle? Angle? Angle. What do I know about angle, angle, angle? You can't use that. AAA? No way. So I'm going to put none. If you have angle side side, that's not a right triangle. And if you have AAA, those are none. Okay? So, does anyone need me to put the day 1 stuff on here? Yesterday's stuff.